Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Goffstown High School for our match today with the Goffstown Grizzlies versus Timberlane today for Division II Girls Lacrosse. Timberlane coming in on a pretty good win streak here with a 42-goal run after their last two games, putting up 20 burgers on their last two opponents, and draw control win for Timberlane. Going to apologize to everybody. We are doing a manual camera today with a volunteer parent trying to do play-by-play. I do not have a set roster for Timberlane, so I apologize, I will not have any names. And right away, Timberlane continuing their streak, their goal streak, and putting a goal right up on the board here with 18 seconds into the game. So again, I apologize to any Timberlane parents that might be watching. I do not have any names or pronunciations. I'm trying to go from small screen and go back and forth from a visual standpoint to get you all the information. All right, Mia Brissett in the draw circle. Ball's up and out. Ball down. Sydney Lavoie with a ground ball. Pushes the ball up. We'll have two barriers in our viewpoint too here because it is in a window screen here. Ball over to Paige Winters. Paige Winters looking at X, trying to get the ball through. Ball pushed up top. Gabby Millis with the ball, bringing across the top here. Over to senior Mia Brissett. Trinity Lund cutting through. Again, sorry guys, this is a manual camera, and I will lose some of the ability to stay on the screen, so my apologies. Mia Brissett with the ball. Seeing if she can find a lane inside. And draws the contact foul. See where they have her placed. This could be on the 8 or the 12. Looks like they're placing an 8 meter. The official coming in. Mia Brissett drawing the contact. Drives, shot just a little bit wide. Looks like White's backed it up. Trinity Lund with the ball. Bringing the ball up towards the side, seeing if she can bring it up top here. Eyes inside, looking for cutters. Coach calling out a play. Ella Coletti with the ball. Same thing, trying to test those zones, see if she might be able to get inside, see if she can find a lane to that goal. Nice patience. Good defense here by Timberlane. Sticks her up. They're cutting down and staying with all their cutters right now. Kind of testing out the Grizzlies. Ella Coletti found some space. See if she can turn the corner. Should have drawn shooting space there, and she does. Okay. So again, for those at home, shooting space is when there's a defender that comes into the lane and decreases the opportunity of the shooting ability for the shooter. This on the 8 meter area should give Ella Coletti a free shot at the goal. Just over. Should be white ball. Paige Winters turns the corner. Little head contact. That's a flag. She should, and I was going to say over the head there. That should be, she turned away from the goal. That should give her an 8 meter draw. Again, I apologize for people at home. We're trying to a one-person show here. Nice take by Sydney Lavoie. Good save. And that's backed up by White. And coach calling out a play right now. Good ball here, control here by Goffstown. Goffstown's had pretty good success in being able to retain the ball and have good possessions. As was noted in their last game against Concord, good Division I win that they picked up. Trinity Lund. A little bit of a Twizzler shot inside, right onto the goalie, good save. And Timberlane moving the ball. See if they can get a successful clear. Timberlane moved it now into the offensive zone set, number 11 with the ball. Down to number 12, down to the side. And 6 red with the ball, pushing through X, seeing if she can turn that corner, finds the cutter in the middle, and shot and goal. Number 6 to number 14. Nice work there by the Timberlane Owls, being able to draw the defender, free up the cutter down the middle, put her right in front of the goal. That makes it a 2-0 score here for the Timberlane Owls. Mia Brissett for Goffstown back in the draw circle. And ball squirted out. Who gets there first? And draw control win for the Owls. Moving it now into their offensive zone. Good push towards Cage. Finds the cutter. Wow, great grab by number 2 in the middle. Saved by Yami Martinez on the doorstep. Empty call by the official, white ball. Thiasusi with the ball, looking to clear. And mishandle on the ball there, and turnover for the Grizzlies. Good ride here by Lily Connor on the attack. They can ride all the way up to that 30-yard line. That becomes the offside lines. Good feed inside. Great stick by Ella Coletti there. Caused turnover. Squirted out. Good hustle play there by the Owls. Looking to see if they can drive pass into the zone. Looking for cutters. Find somebody inside. Shot wide. Recovered by the Owls. Good ground ball. Great dodge and hezzy there by number 12. She drew a shooting space and is going to be able to pull an 8-meter at this time. And shot in goal. Number 12 for the Owls. That puts the Owls up 3-0 here at the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter. Goffstown had great possession time there. Owls wasting no time. They see some lanes and they're going right to Cage. That's what's got them up here 3-0. Goffstown showed some really good patience with the ball. They just got to be able to cash in those opportunities when they have the ball for that long. Mia Brissett back in the draw circle with Ella Coletti and Sydney Lavoie. For Goffstown, popped out. And Ella Coletti with the draw control win. Nice job, good hustle. Pushed up to Sydney Lavoie. Trying to find an opening. Good defense there by the Owls. Over to Gabby Millis. Let's see if Goffstown takes the cautious approach here. Again, I apologize. There's going to be this corner that I cannot get to with the camera down here for those viewing at home. Mia Brissett with the ball, being able to bring it back across the top. Finds Sydney Lavoie. Natural lefty, seeing if she can push inside there. A little crowded there in the middle. Let's see if they pull it back out, reset. Ball pushed over to Gabby Millis. Ball back behind, Ella Coletti. Goffstown coach calling out a play. Ella Coletti drives, save. Nice check there. I think that threw that off a little bit. Had to have her reset when she gained the ball back. Nice job by Ella Coletti trying to drive there and get the Grizzlies for their first goal on the board. Timberlane recovers with a ground ball and pushing the ball up the field. Timberlane into their offensive set. Cutter's coming through. Goffstown's got to mark up here. And Cutter right down the lane. Save, Yami Martinez. Nice job. A lot of second chances here for the Owls. Even though they're getting the shots off and Goffstown stopping it, the Owls are getting the ground balls. Great opportunity there as well. Nice ground ball there by the Owls. A lot of second chances here for Timberlane. Nice cutter down the middle. Draws the shooting space. He sets up Timberlane for an 8-meter opportunity. And goal. Goal for number 14 for Timberlane. And timeout called here by the Goffstown Grizzlies. We are at the 3:18 mark in the first quarter, where you find the Timberlane Owls up 4-0 over your Goffstown Grizzlies. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back from that timeout. Goffstown took their first timeout here in the first quarter. Try to regroup. See if it pays off here. Sydney Lavoie, great draw control. Being able to push the ball at the side. Trinity Lund with the ball. Trying to drive towards the middle. Dips down. Looks inside. Good recovery defense there by the Owls. Trinity Lund with the ball. Looking inside. Good roll. Trying to find a lane. Shot. Goal. Trinity Lund. Unassisted. Good patience there. Keeping the ball away from the defender. Gets the Grizzlies on the board for their first goal of the day. Trinity Lund unassisted. Great timeout call there by Coach. Gave the Grizzlies a chance to regroup. Gives them a chance to get the draw control. Gives them a possession and a quick score. Great use of the timeout here. Let's see if the Grizzlies can build on a little bit of momentum here. Ball's pushed out. Sydney Lavoie had a stick on it. Good fight. Good draw control again there by Sydney Lavoie. Little slip here. Little slick out here with the weather. Bad break there for the Grizzlies. Jenna Shannon with the ball. Great ground ball. Good recovery. Way to get that back for the Grizzlies. Good clear. Finds Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti's turn here to see if she can find an entry into the zone. Looks inside. Finds Trinity Lund. Goal. Way to go, Grizzlies. Way to take some momentum back here. Ella Coletti to Trinity Lund. Trinity Lund for her second goal. That's Ella's first assist of the game. Nice job by the Grizzlies trying to steal back some momentum here. That brings the score here 4-2. And we are at the 2:12 mark here left in the first quarter. My apologies, there's a running timer that I can do on an iPad. I'm trying to juggle that and look at players, and maybe I'll get that better for the second quarter for you watching at home. But right now there's 2:12 left in the first quarter, 4-2, Timberlane over the Grizzlies. Mia Brissett back in the draw circle. So the Grizzlies have won the last two draws. See if they can keep this momentum. Great momentum in the girls' game. It's called, like, basically make it take it. There we go. Draw control, third in a row for Sydney Lavoie. Her and Mia are on the same page right now, getting the ball out and making sure that they get the right recovery for it. Again, sorry about the angle on the camera here, guys. It's a little hard to keep it level and also get a good viewpoint in here. Sydney Lavoie, shot. Good back up there by White. Mia Brissett with the ball. Drives her player up. See if she takes that inside roll. Ball's out. Sydney Lavoie, natural lefty, see if she has a lane. Good test. Way to test that defender. Drives, shot, save. Ground ball by Ella Coletti behind. Great recovery. Way to keep possession for the Grizzlies. Sorry, guys. Again, the Zoom, and I'm sure it's causing roller coaster headaches for you at home. Looks like the Grizzlies are subbing at the moment. Mia Brissett with the ball up top, and Paige Winters coming into play. Mia looks inside. Ella Coletti, shot. Grizzlies finding a rhythm, finding some lanes inside to be able to get that inside shooting. See if they can keep this going. Gabby Millis up to Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti up top. Paige Winters. Does she have a lane? Good roll. Nice job of keeping possession. Defense there. Sorry, guys. Camera's drifting. Good defense there by Timberlane Owls. And a sphere call there. Paige Winters with a really good run there, good possession. Keep trying to test different areas to be able to enter the zone, but she had her eyes up the whole time. That's a great two-way player. You always look like a threat, but always have the ability to feed too. So this was on the 12-meter, so not an 8-meter shot. They do free up a lane for her, but that doesn't always mean it's going to be clear. And pass down inside. Looks like her and Trinity Lund just misconnected. And it looks like that was tipped by the Timberlane defender. Trinity Lund over to Paige Winters. And ground ball there by Timberlane. Good offensive pressure there by the Goffstown Grizzlies. See if they ride. They're riding. And good pressure here. And timeout called. Good pressure timeout there by the Grizzlies to get the Timberlane Owls to use one of their timeouts. We're going to step away for a minute here. Again, apologize about the camera work and trying to talk and see numbers to all those at home. We're going to do our best here for you today. We'll be right back. Okay, for you, those of you that are playing along at home, we are going to try to do the handheld version of this, so it might be a little bit shaky. We are in the second quarter. It wasn't a timeout that was called. It was the end of the second quarter. Draw control win there for Ella Coletti. And stolen away. Stolen away by Timberlane, switching sides, trying to get into the zone. Number 2 with the ball. Pushes it up top to 12. The zoom's a little more sensitive here on the handheld, so you guys may get a quick zoom. And again, apologize for you that are following along at home. Number 2 with the ball, looking inside. So Timberlane here showing a little bit of patience. If you heard their coach in the first quarter, they kept saying patience, patience. So kind of really trying to dictate that to their offense. Drive inside, lost by number 12, picked up by Ella Coletti, ground ball. See if the Grizzlies can clear this ball, get a successful clear. Up through the sphere in the back there. Called by the officials, pushed up to Paige Winters. Paige Winters looking down the side, seeing if she can split the 2. Trying for the 2-man there. Good chance here to get some patience here for the Goff. And empty call called on the Grizzlies. Timberlane number 13, bring it up the side. Looks up, finds that next level. Nice job by Timberlane, seeing if they can clear the ball, get there in a successful clear. Number 2 looks inside, finds a cutter. Nice job, caused turnover there, intercepted by Jenna Shannon. See if she can push the ball up the field here. Good recovery here by Timberlane, trying to get her to turn. Great clear by the Grizzlies. Let's see if they can hold on to possession here, slow things up, let everybody catch their breath. They did a really good job of that in the first quarter, retaining offensive possession. Ball pushed into Stella Unman. Tried to test that corner. Eyes inside. She's looking to see if she can find someone. Good V cut out there. Ella Coletti getting the ball. Looks inside to Jenna Shannon. Shot. And mishandled there by the Grizzlies while they were trying to get and turnover.
Please play smart. Play smart.
Ball over to the Owls, pushed over to the goalie, number 24. Looking to see if she can clear. Gets it to the outside. Grizzlies riding. Timberlane, good push up the field there. Timberlane doing a good job getting that extra player to get up to the next level. Trinity Lund with a good check there, caused turnover, and recovery by Stella Edmond pushes the ball to the field. Sydney Lavoie, she's got speed and she's got a lane. Natural lefty, put it in, and goal. Sorry, a little bit of fan came out of there. Great job by Sydney Lavoie, recognizing that there was a lane. Natural lefty drove it and brings this to a 4-3 game. Nice job in the midfield there. Trinity Lund caused turnover. Stella Edmond with the ground ball and heads up play to get that to the next level. Great job all around, Grizzlies. Sorry guys, a little shaky because I'm trying to do the score on there for you too. It should be updated. Okay. And sorry, I'm not going to be able to bounce back and forth. It shows the time that is running right now, but it stops after goals. We're at the 9:07 mark, 9:07. Mia Brissett in the draw circle. And ball's up. Stab at it for a couple players. Mia Brissett turns on the Afterjets. Pushes it out to the side. Draw control win for Mia Brissett. Fun note, not in this game, but Mia Brissett getting her 100th draw control win of her career. Great opportunity here for the Grizzlies to equalize this and make it a 4-4 game. See if they show some patience. Ella Coletti driving. Good left-handed drive. Looks up to Sydney Lavoie. Finds the cutter. Maeve Hammond turns, shot, and sneaks it in past the goalie. Freshman Maeve Hammond had a big goal against Concord the other night. Nice job catching that and putting that right in there. Maeve Hammond coming up big here in the past 2 games. Again, she had a big goal that put a extra exclamation point on the Division I against Concord, and here she is tying it up now against division leader Timberlane Owls. Scores 4-4. Mia Brissett back in the draw circle. Sydney Lavoie and Ella Coletti on the outer edges. Ball squirts out. And Sydney Lavoie caused turnover. Nice job. Looks up. Finds Maeve Hammond. Maeve Hammond, good scrap inside there right now. Mia Brissett. Here we go. Nice recovery. Good job, Mia Brissett, and fighting for that ground ball. She sees a lane. She takes that baseline drive. And
Get the ball the first time. Stop checking.
Reaches over the head there. I don't know if the official is checking for any head contact or not. They're just going to call a sphere call there. That's going to put Mia Brissett on the hanging hash. Tough angle, right? But as a right-hander, if she can get some space across the top, it increases her goal angle to be able to shoot here. She's got the speed to do it. Drives. Shot. Goal. Mia Brissett puts the Grizzlies up for the first time today, 5-4. 7:23 left here in the second quarter. Grizzlies showing if they get ball possession here, they can do something with it. And Timberlane, we can hear their coach there. She's changing some players out on the circle here, seeing if she can change up some of the results here in the circle. 7:23 left here in the second quarter. Grizzlies have now taken the lead 5-4. And ball squirted up. Sydney Lavoie had a stab at it. Mia Brissett, ball still on the ground. Ella Coletti stab at it, and Sydney Lavoie with a great scoop. Nice job, great pick up there. Paige Winters with the ball. Looking inside. Good cut by Sydney Lavoie there. Trinity Lund comes through. Gabby Millis comes through. Nice job by the Grizzlies. Good interception there by Timberlane. Anticipating that pass. Grizzlies have to V-cut out there. What that means is you kind of go into the player and come back out. Oh, hits the post. Timberlane feeds it inside. Sinead Brunton, ground ball. Nice job. And with a check there. Great hustle by Sinead Brunton right there. Nice job in getting possession there for the Grizzlies. And she draws a crowd. Sees an open player, squeezes that in, threads the needle to Ella Coletti. Let's see if the Goffstown Grizzlies can free up some space here. Paige Winters trying to test that side. A little two-man game there with Gabby Millis. Lily Connor, same, changing spots. Trinity Lund setting a pick. See how Goffstown Grizzlies use this. Paige Winters, she has a great lane there. She can get to her left. Player comes in and has Trinity Lund on the cut. Trinity Lund draws shooting space. Nice job. Great job, Paige Winters, setting up that play. Trinity Lund here being able to pull in shooting space on that play. Good look at the goal here. A lot of goal to look at. Let's see how she finishes. And shot just misses wide. And Red with the backup. Good opportunity here for the Owls to get an equalizer where the Goffstown Grizzlies had a chance there to go up by 2. Trinity Lund on the ride on that far side. And Timberlane moving the ball into the offensive zone here. Let's see if they go right away or they can take a little bit of a patient approach. They've had good free cutters for a good part of the day, at least in that first quarter. Number 12 with the ball. Drive shooting space called before the shot. So unfortunately that takes that goal off the board for Timberlane Owls. You can see the frustration on number 12 there because she had that lined up. See how she lines up her 8-meter shot here. Drives in, shot, bounce. Yami Martinez with the save. Nice job on the bouncer. Got her body right in front of that. Drive in. And there is a delayed call. Nice tightrope walk there by Timberlane to get inside, and they stuffed it home. It looks like, I believe that was number 7. Timberlane here tied it back up. 5-5. .349 here left in the second quarter. Ball squirts up. And Lily Connor, good scrap, pops the ball up. Good draw control win there for the Timberlane Owls. And slicing check, and we have a yellow card. That's a yellow card on number 11. Stop the clock. They need to stop the clock. They're up there. They're up there.
Can you reset the clock to 3:28?
technical difficulty there with our scoreboard. Okay, so the penalty comes at 3:28. That's a 2-minute penalty, so that means that Lily Connor and or another sub can come out at the 1:28 mark. So they have to stay in there for the full 2 minutes. It's not releasable, kind of like boys lacrosse, where if they score, a person can come back out. Good look inside to the open shooter. Shot. Good stick there by the defense of the Grizzlies. Jamie Martinez sticks up that lovely goalie stick right there. Sorry, my terminology is not going to be very good today. But Jamie Martinez being able to handle the doorstep there. And that's a procedure call because the goalie only has 10 seconds to be able to move the ball. So Goffstown's goalie stayed in the crease for too long. She was in there for 10 seconds. And what happened there was that was supposed to be a whistle to bring the ball back into play. Timberlane moved before the whistle, so that's a procedural call, and that's why the ball just turned back over to White. And Jenna Shannon trying to bring that ball up, brought her stick down, that put it in a checking area for Timberlane. They recovered the ball back. Owls going to set up in their offense here. Now they're a girl up, so there's definitely going to see some cutters or somebody be free or lanes. And number 12 found some space there, right to the hoop. Puts it down at the feet and goal. All right, so the Timberlane Owls fought back here. They have now gone up by 1. They are winning 6-5. I wonder why I went the other way. We have 1:51 here left in the second quarter. Timberlane Owls have now taken the lead back, 6-5. Goffstown Grizzlies are still a girl down until the 1:38 mark. See how the Grizzlies handle this here. They have an extra defender down and a defensive set. Ball's up. And draw control for Timberlane. Let's see if they go right to the hoop, see if they can add another one on this girl up situation. Good job by number 12, drawing 2 defenders. Eyes up, looking for a late cutter. Finds someone inside, and goal. 12 to number 14. Another quick one there for the Timberlane Owls. That puts them back up by 2, 7-5. Penalty should be released. Mia Brissett, Sydney Lavoie, and Ella Coletti, who've been in the circle all day for the Grizzlies, back at it. See if they can get a possession here for the Grizzlies, maybe cut this down to a 1-goal lead. Both teams seeing how they can do it. Good job, Sydney Lavoie. Draw control, popped out right by Mia Brissett. A little bit of head contact there. Mia Brissett sees a lane. Tries the inside, sees Gabby Millis. Gabby Millis looking inside, going to her right. Looking for any type of cutters here. 1 minute, Grizzlies are going to see if they can hold on to the ball here. Finds Mia Brissett. Mia Brissett barking out a play call here. Mia Brissett, see if she has a lane. And looks like shooting space call was there. That took that goal off the board from Mia Brissett. Unlucky for the Grizzlies there. But that sets her up for an 8-meter. Gives her a good look at the cage. Let's see See how they finish. Mia Brissett drives in, shot. Right through the feet of the goalie. Nice job. Good strength on that shot. That gives the goalies within the Grizzlies within one. Nice job, Mia Brissett, unassisted from the 8-meter mark. 38 seconds left here. Good battle between the Owls and the Grizzlies.
Full score by number 4, Mia Brissett.
Good feeling there after that nice hard shot, and that was taken away by the shooting space, that Mia Brissett wasn't going to let that opportunity go by. 38 seconds left here in the second quarter. Ball squirted up again. Sydney Lavoie and Mia Brissett are on the same page right now. She's able to squirt it out, knowing exactly where Sydney will be. Great job by the Grizzlies. Make it, take it, lacrosse here. Let's see if they can put another one up here on the board. 26 seconds left. Mia Brissett looking inside. And tried to force that inside and recovered by Timberlane. Ball moves faster than the girl. If they can get that ball up the field really quickly, they have a shot at. And Grizzlies are going to kind of delay, pushed out of bounds. And this should be the end of the quarter. All right. Again, guys, apologize about the camera change here. So we went over to the handheld, see how we could do from there. So your Goffstown Grizzlies are trailing by 1 goal after they found themselves down quickly. Nice job clawing back. They took the lead. And then the Timberlane Owls climbing back over top of them here at the end of the second quarter. So we go into halftime with your Grizzlies down by 1, 6-7. We'll be right back. And welcome back, those from home here, where you find your Goffstown Grizzlies down by 1 as we enter into third quarter play of Division II action, with the Timberlane Owls coming here to Goffstown High School playing against your Grizzlies. Mia Brissett back in the draw circle, flips it behind to an open space. Can she get there first? And Timberlane gets the draw control. Good hustle there by the Owls. And has a trail coming in. Nice job there on defense by the Grizzlies. Picked up by Thea Susi trying to clear the ball up the field. Thea Susi looks ahead, finds Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti with the ball, trying to get to the middle of the field. Thea over to Paige Winters, finds a lane. Drive shot. Trinity Lund with the ball, trying to drive. Finds left-handed shot, across the cage, just wide. And the hustle to the sideline. That looks like that looked like it was White that was closer to the sideline, but that's hard to tell from here. Oh, ball's down. Over to the goalie. And that was picked up out of the crease circle. And a little bit of a shove out of bounds there. That's going to be red ball. Sydney Lavoie with a stick on the ball. Good ride here by the Grizzlies. That just threw the sphere. So how she started on one side of the head and then came through across. Good pressure ride here by the Grizzlies trying to get this ball back. And Timberlane moving the ball down into the zone. And see, they're probably going to show a little bit of patience here, try to find their cutters like they did in that first quarter, where they racked up a good 3-4 goal run. Drive inside, number 2. Finds a lane, and shooting space call. So for now, that pulls that goal off the board. I know a little frustrating for the Owls today. They've put in a couple of their drives and shots, but then have to go back to the 8-meter to try to do it all over again. Nice save there, Yami Martinez. And looks like a hold call while they were scrapping for that ground ball. So that'll put number 2 back on the 8-meter line. See if Jamie Martinez can strike gold here again twice. And goal there. 8-meter shot by number 2. Puts the Owls up 8-6.
Goal scored by number 2, Lila Fitzgerald.
I believe I heard the announcer say that was Lila Fitzgerald. So again, for any Timberlane parents at home, anybody that's tuning in just for the second half here, you have a volunteer parent that's trying to do play-by-play with a handheld camera, because unfortunately Goffstown Television has multiple sports for today, and also trying to update scores and things from an iPad. So we will do our best here. It is 8-6, even though it doesn't say it on the screen right now. We'll get there in just a moment. Ball scored it out. And looks like Timberlane's made some adjustments here in the draw circle already. Good talk at halftime, because now they've come out with the first 2 draw controls, seeing if they can add to the lead. Good drive by number 12. Looks inside, finds a cutter, number 2. Jamie Martinez stabbing that out of the air. Nice work. And Jamie Martinez trying to find Ella Coletti for a fast break there. Too much air underneath that pass. Grizzlies worked really hard there to be able to get that ball back. Sometimes the shorter pass is the better than the home run pass. Shot wide and backed up by the Owls. Owls looking to see if they can drive a lane here. Good crash by the Grizzlies to cut off that lane towards the goal. Usually leaves somebody open backside, and good recovery by the defense. Owls looking here to be able to move the ball. Good look inside, seeing if they can feed that. It's a little bit of a forced feed.
Stop with the hands! Stop with the hands!
And the official kind of walking in, hasn't made a signal. She's just pointing at people. So it looks like she is consulting with the other official. Looks like she has a minor call that will put the person on the 12, whereas they just have to clear a lane versus be behind and completely out of the picture. Good job by Jenna Shannon. Great anticipation and interception right there. See her bring the wheels up the field. Good stop and circle, being able to retain possession back to Thea Susi. Finds the next open girl, Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti looking cross field for Mia Brissett. Nice clear here by the Grizzlies. Good patience. That's a swipe. Mia Brissett seeing if she can test the lane here. Finds Maeve Hammond inside. With the quick shot. Just missed. Trinity Lund with the ride. See if Grizzlies can get it back. They need to turn the player. Good ride, gets the ball back on the ground, and number 2 for Timberlane has been all over the place today. Multiple ground balls, multiple retained possessions for them. If I can catch her name, we will get her name on the film here today. And again, apologize about this sensitivity of this Zoom control. All right, Timberlane working the ball up top, trying to play 2-man game. Good cutter in between. Brings in the third to try to get a driving lane and draws shooting space on number 20. That's a tough call. 20 was engaged. She was within a stick length of her defender. So that's a judgment call by the official. So she was on a player, so the shooter still has to control her shot. That's a quick jump there by number 2. Number 2 doing a great job there for the Owls. Puts them up by another 3-goal margin like they had in the first quarter. Let's see how the Grizzlies respond. Oops. Sorry, guys. Record button versus the Zoom. And we find your Grizzlies down here by 3. See if the Grizzlies can find some magic like they did there in the second quarter. Being able to get some possessions back here. Ball squirted up. A little bit of contact there. Lily Connor with the ground ball. Lily Connor with some good wheels. Nice job being able to retain possession for the Grizzlies. Looks across to Mia Brissett. Mia Brissett down to Paige Winters. Looks like the Grizzlies are going to play the patience game here. Let's see if they can get the ball. Gabby Mills springing across the top. Two-man game there with Trinity Lunn. Lost the handle there, but got it back. Stella Enman with the ball. Looking across. She's looking inside, seeing if she sees any cutters. No cutters right now. Grizzlies are really spread out. And Stella Enman. Stella Enman, good job retaining the ball. A little jittery there. Got the ball back. Nice job, Stella Enman retaining possession. Gets it over to Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti. See if she can find a lane. A lot of space here. Trinity Lunn causes some traffic. Nice job. Nice job, Ella Coletti, recognizing the pick there set by Trinity Lunn. Draws the shooting space. Great opportunity here for Ella Coletti to be able to bring this into a two-goal game. Ella Coletti, such a grinder all year. She deserves these opportunities. There she goes. Nice job. Ella Coletti finishes. Brings the Grizzlies back to within 2. 9-7 Timberlane.
Goal scored by number 3, Ella Coletti.
Okay, ball back out to the circle here for the Grizzlies. Draw control wins have kind of led to goals for both teams here today. Seems to be the formula because it gains instant offense. See how this one plays out. 3:41 left here in the third quarter. Mia Brissett squirts it out over to Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti picks it right up. Right to Paige. Nice D here by number 12. Good pressure on the hands. Stella Enman trying to come out to help. A little cross body there. Trinity Lunn behind with Paige Winters. Paige, nice run being able to retain possession. Play call here by the Grizzlies. Sydney Lavoie up top looking inside. Over to Stella Enman. Stella Enman back into traffic. Finds Ella Coletti. That should be shooting space. Missed opportunity there for the Grizzlies. Good pressure here by the Owls. Oh, and that's going to be a call for a screen. Can't just body check the girl. It's kind of like basketball. It's like a moving pick. So it's kind of like a moving pick there in basketball. So you got to make sure that you're set and the girl has a visual on you being able to see you for that pick. Good pressure here again. Rides have been pretty good by the Grizzlies here today. Not making the clears easy for the Owls. Nice job by the Owls finding the open girl here. The ball moves faster than the girl. You hear me say that quite a lot if you watch these broadcasts. And minute 40 left here in the third quarter. Trying to see if nice job by the Grizzlies. Good cause turnover. Gabby Millis here, being able to bring the ball up the field. Number 12 with another swing there. See a little bit of frustration by the Owls, but you know she's having a great game. Nice stick up there by the Owls. And that should be a white ball. She checked it out of her stick. That should be a white ball. The official pointed in the wrong direction, and she made the correction. Nice job by the official being able to step up to do that. Big crossfield pass. And that's not a play for the ball. That's stick check. That's a hole. Okay, so some things here. Sorry, extra commentary for myself. A little bit of hectic play there during the middle of the field. Some sticks flying there. Look a little bit more like a boys lacrosse game there for a moment. All right, 20 seconds left here. Owls are going to try to play for the last ball. Shot here. Nice job, turnover. Ella Coletti, can she get the ball up the field? 15 seconds. She's got to get the ball up there. Just a little bit short on the pass there. Trinity Lund picks it up. Looks inside. Finds Chloe Very. That's a hold. And that's going to kill the quarter. Okay. Nice offensive push there by the Grizzlies trying to get the ball up the field. As you can see, we have a score of 9-7. The Owls are up by 2 and going into the fourth quarter. And we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody. We're entering fourth quarter play here for a big Division II matchup here. Again, the Timberlane Owls, who are 8-1, and your Goffstown Grizzlies, who are 6-2. Both teams jockeying for leadership position here in the division. Timberlane holding the #1 spot now with their rating percentage. Ball squirted out. And again, good adjustments here by the Owls that they made at halftime in the draw circle, gaining them possessions. Trinity Lund trying to come back up the field here. Nice job by the Grizzlies trying to make that not an easy. Sinead Brunton, great check. Can she get it back? Nice job. Come on, Sinead. And nice job by Sinead getting that. It's a Thea Susi ground ball, but that was a cause turnover by Sinead Brunton. Nice job. And contact up the sideline. Thea Susi, great job retaining possession. And check in through the sphere. Thea Susi, great job with the clear. Gets it over to Lily Connor. Okay, so the trail official thought she had an offsides on red. She miscounted, inadvertent whistle, and puts the ball back into play. Lily Connor testing that corner, inside roll, shot. Lily Connor, nice job being aggressive, trying to get that angle to be able to get in there for a shot. Lily Connor gains that elbow. See if she can cut this lead to 1. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Saved by number 24. Nice shot there by Lily Connor. Good hard shot. Nice ride here by the Grizzlies. Apologize about the camera, guys. Tripod wouldn't let me get these angles in the whole field, so this is why I went to handheld, but then you're going to have to deal with some shaking instead. Turnover there. Sinead Brunton in on the action. Nice job. Gets the turnover for the Grizzlies over to Yami Martinez. Amy Martinez. A little mishandled there by the Grizzlies. And dangerous throw there to the middle, missed by Ella Coletti. That leaves an open net. Number 12 with the ball. Sniper for the Timberlane Owls. Looks backside, shot, goal. Good ride by the Owls. Gets the cause turnover. Puts it right in for the Owls there. So that puts them up by another 3-goal margin. .8:55 here left in the fourth quarter, and we find your Grizzlies down by 3. And our typical trio for the Grizzlies out in the draw circle there. Sydney Lavoie, Mia Brissett taking the draw. And Owls with the draw control win. So again, since that halftime, Owls have made the adjustments, winning the draws here, giving them some extra possessions. Grizzlies have been holding firm with some good defense. Let's see how they do in being able to try to get the ball back here. Good patience here by the Owls, trying to just move the ball now. I think they realize here with a 3-goal lead, and that's not about rushing, it's about taking advantage of good opportunities. Ball pushed out. 2-man game here on the top. And nice back check there by Jenna Shannon. That should be a cause turnover. That should be a white ball. That's off a check. Okay, so a little mishap there for the goalies. That was a check that went out of bounds. The FAR official there gave it back to Red. She said it was a shot. That was the mad scramble that's there. That's why you see Red still with the possession. Tough call there. It could have probably gone either way, but I think the check was kind of clear there. Red with the ball. Good. Owls showing some patience up top. It's working a 2-man game here. Quick slide and look for that cutter. Nice job by the Owls. Just missed that opportunity there. They had a clear lane going into the goal. Good job for the Owls here. They're working that 2-man game pretty well. Good drive from that side. Tough call there. Owls draw the foul inside, pull out an 8-meter. Drive inside, shot, goal, number 6 for the Owls. That puts them up by the score of 11-7, gives them a 4-goal lead here in the fourth quarter with 6:39 left. All right, Goffstown here has decided to call a timeout, do a little bit of a regroup. And last time they had to do that, they did that in the second quarter. It started the comeback where they took the lead. Let's see how they handle this timeout here. And welcome back from the timeout. Ball's back out to the center where we have the draw control. And we find your Grizzlies now down by 4 with 6:39 left in the fourth quarter. Ball squirted out. And again, Timberlane with the draw control win. Trinity Lund trying to trace her down. Nice ride by the Grizzlies with the whistle. They kind of lost track there. Grizzlies unfortunately kind of waited on the play. Timberlane heads up there, just kept play rolling because they can self-start. That puts the Owls up by 5. All right, let's see if the Grizzlies can make some adjustments of their own here on the draw control. Mia Brissett in the circle. Lily Connor now on the circle, out there with Ella Coletti. Ball squirted up and out to the side. Again, Timberlane look like they found their adjustments, trying to just get the ball into space. Big cross crease pass, cut down by Jenna Shannon. Nice job. I believe that's her 4th caused turnover of the day. A little bit of contact. Yeah, she's got to give her a chance to have 2 yards and give her a chance to go back in. See what the Grizzlies can do here with this possession. And Jenna looks up, finds Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti now getting the ball down through X. Ella Coletti trying to drive the corner, draws shooting space. Nice job. The defender coming across crease there, inhibited her chance to be able to take that shot. So nice drive there, giving her a chance to get the 8-meter opportunity. Grizzlies got to set these up really quickly because time is now an enemy for them here in the rest of the game. There's a great opportunity to get this. Come on, Ella. Ella just missed up top. Nice job by the goalie, stabbing that out of the air. And almost a miscue there for the Owls. Found the opposite side of the field here for the Owls and able to get a successful clear. Owls are going to go into their offense. Goffstown's probably going to look to pressure here a little bit more, down by so many. See if they can force an errant pass, and they do. Nice job. Good pressure there by Thea Susi. Amy Martinez on the backup scoop. Okay, good pressure there by the Owls over to Sinead Brunton. Sinead sees a lane, good speed. Well-known soccer player here for the Goffstown Grizzlies. Getting some field action today. Nice job, successful clear. Looks inside, tries to get inside to Maeve Hammond. Nice idea. Good cut down there by the Owls. Good pressure right here by the Goffstown Grizzlies. Maeve Hammond, Ella Coletti. Chloe Veery trying to chase down the Owls. And successful clear here for the Timberlane Owls. 3:41 here left in the game. Probably going to see the Owls go into stall motion here. They have the goals to be able to do so. Now it's going to be pressure defense by the Goffstown Grizzlies, the only way to get the ball back. Sorry guys on the camera. Pressure defense here. Now all Timberlane has to do now is just play keep away. A little bit of a swing there. Caught number 2's face. That'll be a yellow card on number 1, Thea Susi. That'll be a 2-minute penalty. So yellow card here drawn by the Timberlane Owls on Thea Susi for dangerous contact. It'll be 2 minutes, and the penalty will be released with 50 seconds left in the game. All Timberlane has to do now is literally just play keep away. They have a girl up, 5-goal lead, and at this point, all it does is just kill the clock for them and ensures a win. Open lane, probably going to draw the 8-meter, and she does. This will help kill a little bit more clock for Timberlane until we get to the 1-minute mark. Drive by number 12. Jamie Martinez, big save. Still giving the Grizzlies a chance to stay in this game. Clear opportunity here for the Grizzlies. And a little bit of a slip up there. Again, a little bit of a slick field. And push call here on White. That'll give the ball back to the Owls. Timberlane trying to finish off and puts the exclamation point there on the game. Feed inside. I apologize, I didn't see who the feed was from. That looks like number 18 on the goal. That gives the Owls a 6-goal advantage here with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game. 13-7 Timberlane over Goffstown. All right, 1 minute left here in the game. Grizzlies have a chance to put something else here on the board, walk out of this game on a positive direction. Timberlane just trying to get the ball so they can close it out. Ball squirted up, and another draw control win here for the Owls. Definitely the tail of the second half. Predominantly the draw controls won by Timberlane, helping give them extra possessions. Timberlane pushing towards cage. And Martinez having a great day with saves in the cage. Let's see if she can add to it. And nice shot and goal there by number 12. That pushes the goal total to 7. As a differential, 14-7.
Goal scored by number 12, Riley.
And 46 seconds left here in the game. Same scenario, Grizzlies trying to see if they can get something on the board here, leave on a positive note, and Timberlane just trying to close out the game. Retaining their top spot here in Division II. And ball off the draw. Timberlane here with 30 seconds should kill the clock. We'll see if they still try to push towards cage. Obviously, Goffstown's going to try to push out here, a little bit of pressure defense, see if they can get the ball back or cause a turnover. Feed inside. Shot, goal. And 12 seconds left here in the game. That puts it up 15-7. And pending a fast break here for White, this should probably be the end of the game, this sequence through here. Mia Brissett on the draw circle. And nice job by the draw control. Again, Timberlane, that was the Goffstown Grizzlies' Achilles heel here in the second half. All right, and we finish out the game. Great Division II matchup here, even though the score looks a little bit more lopsided. It was a really close game up until the second half here where the Owls went on the run. The Timberlane Owls walk away with a 15-7 win over your Goffstown Grizzlies and retain the top spot here in Division II lacrosse for New Hampshire. Well, thank you everybody for bearing with me today. Again, you have a one-man show, volunteer parent trying to look at a little screen on a camera, also look at the names on the field, and just hopefully give you at least an experience if you couldn't be here today. So thank you very much, and we'll see you again here back at the Goffstown Grizzlies home field.